Hi, in this video I am going to explain the 23rd question in my DBMS question set. This question is a continuation of the last few questions and here we have to write a few queries. First, they are asking what is the lowest mark obtained for Sinhala subjects in the first term. To get the lowest mark I have to use the min function and I've also used subqueries in writing this query statement. Here I've given select min from the mark attribute in the student exam mark record table where I've specified the subject ID in and I've given a subquery to get the subject ID from the subject table where the subject name is like Sinhala and I've also specified the exam term ID and I've given a subquery to the exam term table to get the term ID where the exam term name is equal to first term. In the second question, they are asking find all the details of the student who got the lowest mark in the first term Sinhala subject. For the second query, I have specified the attributes that I want in my search and here I've given select index number, first name, last name, gender and class name and I've joined the student exam mark record table, student table, class table, exam term table and the subject table by their common attributes. Then I've given the specifications where I've given subject name like Sinhala and term name is equal to first term and the mark is equal to the lowest mark in the first term for Sinhala subject. For this, I've used a subquery and the subquery used here is the query that we wrote here. For the third question, they are asking what is the lowest mark obtained in the second term science subject. This query is similar to the first query with the only difference being the subject name is changed to science and the term name is changed to second term. The fourth question is what is the minimum mark obtained for the subject of mathematics in the term examination held on this specific date. For this again I've used a min function and I've used subqueries. Here I've given select min mark from the student exam mark record table and I've taken the term ID from the exam term table where I've given a specification exam date is equal to the date given and another specification I've given for the subject and I've taken the subject ID from the subject table by using a subquery and in that query also I've given the specification where the subject name is equal to mathematics. In the fifth situation, they are asking find all the details of the student who obtained the minimum mark obtained for the subject of mathematics in the term examination held on this particular date. We have already found the minimum mark obtained by the subject of mathematics in the term examination held on this particular date in the fourth query. In the fourth question. Now, here I've given to write this fifth query, I've used subqueries and I've also used joint queries. Here I've given, first I've specified the attributes that I need in my search and here I've given select index number, first name, last name, gender and class name. Then I've joined the student exam mark record table, student table, class table, exam term table and the subject table by their common attributes. Then I've given the specification where the mark is equal to the minimum mark obtained for the subject of mathematics in the exam held on this particular date. I've given this specification for the mark using a subquery and this subquery is the query that we wrote in the fourth question.